Chapter 1, 6 Candles. Happy birthday! Pain exploded in my mouth as my dad yelled, "I told you to stop biting that toy. You aren't a baby." "Blake," my mom weakly pleaded, "he's bleeding." "Good. Maybe he'll learn this time. Stop crying. Men don't cry." Touching my front tooth with my tongue, it wiggled and twisted effortlessly. It hung by a thread. The taste of blood filled my mouth as I watched a drop of red fall to the carpet. "Pull it out, boy," my dad commanded. I started crying, not because of the pain I felt. I didn't really have much, but more from the pain I feared. "I can't pull it out," I pleaded. I had never lost a tooth before, much less even had a loose one. "Yank it out. You don't want your friends to see that you're a yank." "Ah!" The scream came from me, but it was unfamiliar. A mix of fear, surprise, and a jolt of pain began at the gaping hole in my mouth and shot all the way to my ear. Or did the pain reach all the way to my back? "There, I did it for you," he said, disgusted, yet pleased with himself. He slammed my bloody tooth on the table. Jerking back, his arm knocked my cake to the floor. All 6 candles lay in a single glob. Running out of the room, Mom and Dad were already fighting with each other. The slow red drops began to drip faster onto the carpet. I would never hear the end of this, but what I did hear was endless yelling. "Why is he such a baby? He can't do anything for himself. Always crying. He's no son of mine." Dad spat these disgusted words out of his mouth, almost as if he didn't even want them touching his lips. "Don't worry. He can change. He will grow up," Mom tried to say encouragingly, but she didn't even believe the words herself. "Don't worry? You think I'm worried about him? I'm not worried. It's too late for him. People don't change." I didn't understand why they were yelling. As I rounded the corner to get to the bathroom, I saw Mom grab her stomach. "You have another chance. Things can be different." I didn't know what she meant. All I could think about was the throbbing in my ears. My heartbeat got louder and louder until my parents' voices were muffled and distant. Thump, 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 thump. Looking down as my head squeezed tighter, I noticed my hand. I hadn't realized my right hand had been clenched into a fist. It was locked in place. I slowly tried to release the tension. With my left hand, I helped my right hand to open. My palm was covered in blood. Inside my hand was my tooth. I must have grabbed it as I ran out of the room. I carefully washed it in the sink until it was almost clean. The red in the cracks did not come off. Some kind of wet, gooey putty filled the hole on the bottom of the tooth. Or was that the top of the tooth? Maybe it was part of my gum that ripped off. Was that why I was bleeding? Would my gums grow back again? Did I need to go to the doctor? As my parents continued to yell, I knew that I could sneak to my room without them noticing. I knew they were arguing about me, but at the same time, not worried about me. I crawled into bed and carefully slipped my tooth under my pillow. The thudding in my ears changed to a type of swirling, like I was underwater. What was wrong with me? How soon would I need the doctor? I didn't want to cry. I had to be strong, a man. I didn't have to be weak. It was my choice. But it was all too much. Tears uncontrollably began to drip down my cheek until the drip became a pour. Sobs turned into heaves as it was hard to catch my breath. Why was I so scared? What was wrong with me? The darkness of the room surrounded me. It was both comforting and terrifying. Safety from the screams and fights, but also loneliness. Nothing felt as alone as darkness. My senses dulled as the shadows closed in, turning my room black.